Hi, I'm St. Louis bankruptcy attorney Frank Ledbetter. I've been a St. Louis bankruptcy lawyer since 2003. I never cease to be amazed at the misinformation about bankruptcy and its effects, which I hear from those who don't really know much about bankruptcy. It shouldn't be surprising that your creditors, whose interests are so obviously opposite yours, would try to deter you from filing bankruptcy. As long as they are accurate in their statements about bankruptcy, I'm all for them expressing their opinions. Sometimes, however, I have heard of creditors and their agents telling untrue things about bankruptcy and its effects in an apparent attempt to keep those who owe them money in debt. People often believe, based on what they've heard, that if they file bankruptcy, they will be unable to obtain any credit for 10 years. This is absolutely untrue. I have had many clients who have been able to obtain loans on new cars immediately after a Chapter 7 bankruptcy discharge. I've had many clients who were able to obtain car loans while in Chapter 13 bankruptcy. I've had a client who did not own a home when the client filed Chapter 13 bankruptcy who was able to purchase a house with a mortgage loan during the Chapter 13 bankruptcy case. Clients often tell me they are bombarded with credit card offers even prior to obtaining a Chapter 7 discharge. Even obtaining a new mortgage loan may be possible 2 years after completing Chapter 7 bankruptcy and 1 year after filing a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. I often hear journalists carelessly throwing around the term bankrupt as apparently meaning a person is virtually without assets, and this is often not true. I've had many clients obtain debt relief under Chapter 7 bankruptcy and Chapter 13 bankruptcy who kept houses worth in excess of $250,000. The truth is, a client who files Chapter 7 bankruptcy is able to keep the client's home if the client stays current on their mortgage payment and does not have more than $15,000 in equity in the home. The same principle applies to being able to keep a car, except the allowable maximum equity is $3,000 for a car in Chapter 7 bankruptcy, or $6,000 if the bankruptcy is filed jointly by spouses and both spouses' names are on the vehicle title. My advice to those who are struggling with debts they can't afford to repay on time is to investigate the truth about bankruptcy instead of listening to the creditor hype and the media hype about bankruptcy. You may call today to schedule a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. Or if you want to know more before you call, I want you to have my free special report that reveals tips and strategies good people who suffered through tough times could use to turn things around. Just visit stlouisbankruptcyattorneyhelp.com to get your own copy sent to you right away.